But anyway, you see, this chapter is called the chapter of the women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you see what it says here?
Marry them. Yeah.
What is this?
To marry women who are widowed. Oh,
No,
and
no,
help them.
no, no,
The
no.
orphans.
Read carefully.
Yeah, the orphans.
No, 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 no. See
Wait,
here,
what?
you are reading stupid translation. Hold on. So here, if you like to f women,
Yeah, to marry them, and Mustad, that means like the weak people, right?
Or boys.
Ooh. No, well, that like it doesn't mean boys.
What?
Like wulad, it's like children.
No, wildan mean boys.
In my dialect, it can refer to like a collective.
What dialect is yours?
Moroccan.
Moroccan. In Moroccan, wildan mean girls?
Well, when you say it in that way, like wulad, like in a collective way, it just means all genders.
No, wildan mean boys. So if you desire to f those women and the boys who they are weak, Muslim they f boys who they are weak. If you go and read the interpretation and the translation, you will see they give a totally new, different meaning. Why? Because they are trying to fabricate what it says. You know, if you read with me here, the translation, it says, Allah give you a ruling about them, and so does what is stated to you in the book about widowed women, from whom you withhold, you know. But does it say widowed in the Arabic? Yatama is orphan.
Yatama, yeah.
Okay, so what the Muslims are doing, they are marrying children who they are orphan. There is no widowed. This is what they translate here, but here it says yatama, which mean orphans. And then you continue, and if you like to f them, yet if you desire to f them and the boys, not and about. Where is about? And about? And then they say, they continue, you should treat the orphan fairly. What? They are asking you about the women. What the boys have to do with this? They are asking you about the women. All right. So what is recited to you from the book about the orphan women, which is very stupid to say orphan women, because a woman, she cannot be orphan. Only a child can be orphan. So obviously Muhammad, he considered every female, even if she is a child, a woman. And then he says, and those who you don't pay them what you should pay them, you desire to have them. And do you understand what it says? What is this? You don't pay them what you should pay them, yet you desire to marry them? What? What a stupid book. So I'm just
Is it about paying them, or is it about their rights?
Huh?
Is it about paying them, or is it more like about their rights?
What right if they are, it says, yet you desire to marry them, so what right you have to them? What right? If they are not your wives. So what does that mean? What I should pay them? If she is not my wife, I will pay her what?
I think it's, isn't it referring to like, you have to also treat them and give them their rights if you want to marry them?
No, it says you don't pay them what they deserve to be paid. Yet you desire to F them. And the boys. Stupid book. Anyway, so you will notice.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know about this one.
No,
I really don't
know about everything. Look, what this verse have to do with this verse? Nothing. What
You,
this
you
verse?
keep catching me out today. Like
What?
you're mentioning things I haven't really looked into.
Yeah, all of you never bring your scholar. Why you don't call this guy Abdul from Pakistan? Your scholar from Pakistan.
I'll see if I can get him, or at least the representative of his school, to come.
Okay, well, you call him right now. Yeah, why not? I mean, what he's doing nikah now?
Come on.
I don't know.
He's
Maybe he's
actually
doing
hiding.
I mean, this is Islam. I mean, they are busy doing nikah with the orphans.
He's married and he's monogamous.
So what? If he's married, he's what?
He's monogamous. He's
What
in
is
a one-wife marriage.
What's wrong with him?
I think you have his views of polygamy are very rational. It happened when, like, before the Quran, like people were taking in loads and loads of wives and stuff. This was like regulating it, discouraging it. You can't just change a society overnight. A lot of these things,
So
like what was operating.
Muhammad was trying to change the society by having more than 25 wives?
Well, he was marrying them, treating them well. Also, he has his own like rights when it comes to marriage because he has other obligations. Like, he can't divorce.
He have obligation,
Right.
too much work, so he have to F a lot. Poor guy. If he is a prophet, should not have time for women. What obligation? So now because I'm a prophet, I have to F more? And why the Quran
A lot
says,
of women were offering
if you
themselves.
hold on. You just said that the scholar you speak to is more rational, but you just said Muhammad is not rational. He's an idiot. He's a sex maniac.
No,
Yeah. So why he have all those women? And why is Muhammad is above the Quran?
so it's because the scholar is referring to our current contemporary society. It doesn't only work. It only works polygamy in a society where like the men are in fact the breadwinners. We don't have women working, and they need men. Or like there's war and there is like an excess of women and less men. But now it's fine because women can fend for themselves. They don't need a man to support them.
So if we have less women and more men, can the women marry for husbands?
It would take a lot of justification, but maybe if like in this society men depend on women to survive economically, and without a wife they would
Well,
starve.
Muhammad himself, he depend on Khadija. Can Khadija have 4 or 5 husbands with Muhammad?
How? Because the society was still structured in a way where the men were the breadwinners and
What the
the women
society?
depended on them.
The women at that time, they used to have, the Arab women, they used to have multi-husband in the same time. And when she get pregnant, she decide who is the father. You can read my books.
Women?
You can read my book, Sex and Allah, and you can see all the reference. The women.
Really? Like the women had more than one husband?
Yeah, they call it Zawaj al-Raht. Zawaj al-Raht. Rahat mean a group. So one woman, she marry many husbands, and when she going to give birth, she decide who is the father, and all the men they accept. Nobody discuss. Whoever she choose, he is the father. So the Arab before Islam, they used to do this. After Islam, the society transformed to be the society of men over women. Before Islam, women, they are very powerful and they are in control. The women, she sleep with whoever you. Not only that, the Arab, they used to have before Islam, exchange. In fact, the Muslim, they still have it. Like you as a Muslim Sunni, you have something called isti'aratul furuj. You know what does that mean?
I know the second word, but I don't know what the first word is.
What the second one is?
Isn't it something relating to a specific body part?
Vagina. So
Yeah.
borrowing a vagina, you have tons of books for you as a Muslim Sunni about borrowing of vaginas. Go type right now, isti'aratul furuj. You will find endless reference about how Muslim Sunni, they borrow vagina from each other. So you give me the vagina you have, I give you a vagina from my home. You know, I enjoy with it for a few days or a few months. It's up to you. And then it makes a change, like, you know, we are bored. You don't know that?
Is it like slaves, you mean?
Slaves, yeah. So what? They are not women? And here you see,
Yeah, I'm wondering.
yeah.
Is this what it?
And now you see how Islam is filthy, because Islam treating women as dogs, as a chicken. So you wanna F this women? Give me a woman from yours. I will, you know, just for a change, you know. You take the women I have here at home, and I take the women you have. This is Islam, right?
Scholars like opinion? Like, was it a practice that was, you know,
No, no. What
in a
opinion?
particular
Isn't it your
place?
prophet? Isn't it your prophet himself? He exchanged Safiya for 4 women with Dahya al-Kalbi. You're a prophet. He exchanged Safiya, who is supposedly his wife later become, for 4 women. He said to Dahya, go and get 4 women and give me Safiya. Your prophet, he practiced this. You have a great religion, honorable prophet, right? Very honorable.
Well,
What will? If there is something honorable about your prophet,
absolutely.
like, give me one. Be sure it's something powerful. Like, give me the best.
The best would probably be, yeah, he eliminated the institution of female infant burial. I think that's the classic. And he gave women rights. I know it's not the same rights
Let
now.
us
We look
start with
back,
the
we think
first
it's
one. Where do you get the first lie from?
Quran, and also it's something that is attested to everywhere, right? Like in Hadith, in the
That is
Sirah.
a, hold on. You see, I'm not going to accuse you now of being a liar, but
Oh,
I want to accuse you to be stupid. Which verse it
is it
says?
not?
Which verse it says that your prophet, he did forbid a barrier of an infant? Where it says that?
I think there's a verse that says, "Do not kill your children out of fear of poverty." Or it says another. There's another one that says, "Oh my god, I don't remember the wording." But something about not killing them out of like a shame or something.
No. You see, yeah, the one you are talking about, the one about the infant, have nothing to do with the infant. This is a big fat lie. The verse is about a person who was killed, a person, a human being. A person, a human being, chapter 81, verse number 8. Look at the translation. It says, when the girl buried alive.
there was one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you show me in Arabic where it says the word girl or female or infant? Where it says that in Arabic?
The word Marudua is the girl child buried alive.
What is the word?
Maruda.
What is the child? What is the girl? Where is any?
So what do you think Maruda is referring to?
Did you read the verse before it?
To be honest, I just had to look this up now.
So this what happened. Majority of people, because a human being is an idiot, somebody told them that the Quran forbid burying children, because the Arab at that time, they used to bury their daughters, for they are afraid that the enemy will kidnap them and rape them when they grow. So what they do, they bury them when they are alive. That's a big fat lie, never happened. The verse speaking, if you read the verse before it, this is in the day of judgment. The soul will be joined with the body. The soul will join with the body. That body which was buried, and will be asked, for what guilt you've been killed? There's no girl, there's no infant. All this fabrication is not in the Quran. Where is the word girl? Can you show it to me?
It's the term al-maw'uda is, according to Google, referring to that girl.
No, because this is what the Muslim translate. Even here it says women, but there's no women. Maw'uda is the one is buried. That is the soul and the body, which is killed. So God will question, for what reason you've been killed? What is your guilt? And then he will open the pages of deeds. So this is the time, supposedly Allah will judge everybody for his crimes. So those who been killed unjustly, Allah will ask them, tell me who killed you so I can punish them. Why you were being killed? What is the guilt you did? Have nothing to do with the infant, have nothing to do with any of that. The Muslims always they fabricate.
It's about how the people at the time would have understood this. So
no, at that time nobody. And you see that the funny is, when I say to you like we should go back to the older scholars, you say to me we should go to the modern scholars. Now you are switching back reverse. Correct, guys? We have to go and check at that time how they understood it. But when you call me in the beginning, you want me to go back, forget about the old scholars because they are idiot, you know. Yeah, I mean it's a shish kebab religion, hummus. You know, yeah, it's hummus, yeah. Same time, if Muhammad he cared really about killing, I mean this guy he used to kill people every day. He slaughtered people every day. One of the wives of Muhammad, she accused her slave girl, black slave girl, that she did black magic for her. With no proof, she killed her. She did kill her.
The wife of Muhammad.
Yeah, the wife of your prophet, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Is that true?
I don't know about this, but if it did happen, was there no accountability for it? Like, were they condemning her for it in Hadith? Or was it completely fine?
Who is going to condemn him? I mean, it's impossible. Who dare? They just, nobody even question, you know, just bring her. She is just a chicken, you know, bring her and slaughter her. What?
Remember, these people are fallible. Like, the wives of the prophets were very fallible. They made loads of mistakes. They had issues.
Still they have authority to kill, as you see. Here we go. This is الاستذكار الجامع لمذاهب الفقهاء والأمصار etc. Page number 237, volume number 225, and this is the hadith I will translate.
(1624) pages 237, 1622 Malik, on the authority of Muhammad bin Abdul Rahman bin Sa'd bin Zurara, that he was informed that Hafsa, the wife of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, killed a slave girl of hers who had bewitched her, and she had plotted it, so I ordered her to be killed, and she was killed.
See? Just kill her. She is just a black, poor girl. Slaughter her. And now Hafsa will go to heaven, and she will be 70,000 times more pretty. Why Sage, why 70,000 times, not 70 million times? I mean, why Allah is being so cheap?
It's not literal, so that's just
not literal.
Quantify it.
Yeah, not literal. Let us see if this is literal or not.
Ibn Anam, on the authority of Ibn Abi Jabla, said, the human women, those of them who enter paradise, will be preferred over the fair-eyed women because of what they did in this world. It was narrated with a chain of transmission traceable back to the Prophet that human beings are 70,000 times better than the virgins.
So the human being, the women in the heaven, she will be 70,000 times more pretty. So why the Muslim man will sleep with those virgins? 70,000 times more pretty. Thousands. Can't you tell that your prophet is mentally ill and he is exaggerating with his lies?
It says better. Better as in every other way. Because we're
No,
the
no, no,
believing
no, no,
women.
no, no. It's not about better. He said, you are reading translation. They are better in beauty, beauty. 70 times. Yeah, their beauty. This is about their beauty. Yeah. Because here all description is about how beautiful they will be. And the funny is, they are called al-hurul ain. So if those are hur ain and they are not pretty, so the Muslim women, they will be what? Cursed in like crossed eyes? And that's why they will be more pretty? Yeah. All of this is about hurul
I
ain.
think it's just because it would be very, very unjust if they would be prettier than
But just to
the women.
show you how stupid Islam is and your religion, the same verse says that a human being, women, they will be 70,000 more pretty. But then it says here, your prophet, he says that Allah in the heaven, he will give him better women than his wives, which means his wives on earth.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And I will replace him with a better husband than his wife.
The translation says husband, but this is wife. So Allah, or in heaven, the same page, one it says that the women, she will be 70,000 times better than the hur, and just one line underneath it says the hur will be better than the wife in the earth.
Oh, why does it say husband? Oh, it's zawj, right? They just assumed it's husband.
Zawjan.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zawjan doesn't mean not necessarily. Zawj. You know, as long as we're talking about zawj, I want to ask you, because my mathematics is stupid. Sorry. I used to be the worst in mathematics. According to Zakir Naik, this is why we are Christian. He said, Christian, they say that 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1. And this is why we reject the Trinity, because they have a bad mathematics. Okay. So I want to ask you the word zawj. If we say 8 zawj, 8 pairs, how many the total?
8 pairs. 8 pairs 16, right?
Okay, you're right. She is good. Man. Okay. So how your Quran, the stupid Quran, says that there are 8 animals? Hmm? 8 pairs is 16. I agree with you. Read. Chapter 6, which means chapter of the animal, An'am. 8 pairs, count with me, of the sheep, 1 male, 8 pairs of the sheep, which mean male and female. Okay. And 2 goats, correct? But the total now 4, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Verse after it, he continue counting. And 2 camels. What the total?
6.
And 2 oxen. What the total now?
8.
So what is the 16 pairs? Where is the 16
Is
animals?
it saying 2 of each? Like,
No, it says 8 pairs. 8 pairs.
yeah, you're right. 6, 1, 4, 3. It's about learning it's about analyzing the Arabic though, because you know the translation.
Let me help you. It's metaphorical. That's what. Just let it go.
Oh, wait, look, that would be unfair before looking at the Arabic.
So do you agree now that this is a stupid Quran?
No.
What do you mean, you guys? Didn't she say 8 pairs is 16? You said. Hello?
Hey, I'm looking it up.
What looking it up? Even this one you need to look it up. I asked you 8 pairs, how many they are. You said 16. Correct answer. That's correct answer. This book is written by an idiot. 8 pairs is 16, not 8 animals. If he says 8, okay, there's no pair, because then there's no point of the pairs. Why you say pairs?
What's the Arabic word for pairs?
أزواج. أزواج. 8 pairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Come on, say metaphorical things.
It's 4 pairs.
It should be 4 pairs, right?
Yeah.
So somebody placed the word 8. Do you think those are the Jews? I have a feeling that Netanyahu is behind this. Or this guy Ben Gafir. The one, his glass is so thick, so he like, let me fix this, he changed it from 4 to yeah.
What did the tafsir say about this mistake? If it's a mistake.
For sure, the Muslim will not agree it's a mistake. They will try to defabricate. They will say the Quran did not mean pairs as pairs. It says pairs, but he meant not pairs.
Yeah, I think azwaj. Maybe some other Muslim in the audience knows about this.
There is other Muslim in the audience want to help Sage because she is under siege now. Abdul Aziz is here. Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz is a sheikh. Look at this. You have a beard. From Senegal, maybe. Go ahead, Abdul Aziz.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers.
Assalamu
I'm from
alaikum.
Louisiana. Alaikum. I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to Sage. I'm from Louisiana. I reverted to Al-Islam around.
You refer to Al-Islam?
Correct.
Okay. Why you refer to Al-Islam?
Because I saw Christianity as a fake religion.
Oh, okay. Why Islam is good and Christianity is fake? Tell me. I'm learning from you.
Well, I was believing one God, and I saw that there were many contradictions in the Bible. So I have to say that the only true religion is Al-Islam. Amen. Hallelujah.
Are you using this voice changer?
No, that's my actual voice. I have a bit of a stutter.
All right. So listen. So you are saying to me if there is a contradiction, you will leave the religion?
If you show me even one contradiction in the Quran, I'll leave Islam.
Okay. Well, I just showed here this lady. The Quran says 8 pairs. 8 pairs. Let me see how good you are in mathematics. 8 pairs is 16 animals.
What'd you say? So I'm sitting down on my computer. I'm trying to load up. I'm trying to load up my screen share.
Is 8 pairs 16 animals?
8 pairs of what?
Animals.
8 pairs of 2 would be 16.
8 pairs of animals. Are they 16?
No.
They are what?
8 pairs of what? Of 2?
Of animals. I told you of animals. 8 pairs of animals.
8 times 2 would be 16.
Okay, 16. So why the stupid Quran says there are 8?
Show me the actual verse.
Chapter 6, verse 143.
I'm opening up chapter 6, Quran, verse 16.
Chapter 6, verse number 140. Sorry. Chapter 16. Sorry. Chapter 16. Hold on, my friend. I gave it wrong. Hold on. Chapter 6, verse 143. Chapter 6, verse 143.
Chapter 6, 143. Let me open it up. Here. All right. Fam mana yada as was saying mina edani ethnani wa mina azini if yani cool el hakarani harama ami ustani ama now. I can't just.
Troll. Stupid. I mean, I don't know what. There's some people are really stupid. You know. You think you're being smart now? You're just being a donkey. Hey, Sage, how are you doing?
I was just looking up the explanation. There's someone else in the audience with their hand up.
Again?
I'm assuming maybe they have the answer.
Again? Who is the one in the
Says
audience?
Mo something.
His name is Mo. This guy is making fun of Muhammad. What are you talking about? His name is Mo. Mo is
Mo.
yeah, it's like this is for Muhammad. Momo. Ah, Muhammad Jalua. Go ahead, Muhammad Jalua.
How you doing, CP?
I'm fine. You're a Muslim?
No.
So why you are here? All right.
I was just listening.
All right, no problem. Sage, why you don't call the sheikh immediately? Let's solve this issue.
Yeah.
Call him. You can call him now.
The time is a bit bad, but
But you said you have a group of sheikhs. I mean, they are all over the world, right?
I have a few like on WhatsApp. I can message them. I can't call them. Like that would be too intrusive.
Yeah. The wives will get jealous. She will kill them. You know, those Muslim women, they are aggressive, and especially if they have especially if they have big butt. By the way, is it true that your prophet he promised you in heaven that you will have 1 mile butt?
No, what?
1 mile butt. Your butt will be 1 mile.
No, no.
What do you mean?
This is not.
What?
It's not from the prophet. The stuff is not from the prophet.
Anything about butt have to be from the prophet. He is a butt specialist. What are you talking about? Let me show you the hadith. And why not? I mean, you will like it. Are you against big butt?
I think mixing religion with this kind of stuff is just, it shows how it's clearly like from people worshipping their desires.
This is not Muhammad. It's the people, you know, the people. This is not the people, you know. This is not Muhammad. This is, you know, yeah.
I've never heard of this. Why would my God give me a BBL? Like,
well, the bigger the better. Size, don't you hear they say size does matter?
It's heaven. Like these worldly things won't exist. The superficiality of the dunya won't exist.
Well, so why? How come you did not complain about the number? You complain about the size. If it's heaven and those sexuality, and you just say sexuality, always those people. But the Quran talk about a whore. He did not talk about one. The Quran talk about the vagina. Don't talk about they are going to love you. There's no love. Let us find you the hadith about the big butt. In fact, this is the only reason if I convert to Islam one day, I might convert because I love big butt, you know, because like, you know, if my wife, she have a 1 mile butt, and I have a fight with the army of Erdogan, I can make her have cold, you know, like sleep without covering herself. She will have a lot of gas. The army, you know, come to us. You know that methadone is a flammable, right? So you put a candle behind her butt, and boom, you burn everybody behind. You know, this is like a mass destruction weapon. Let us see. Let us see where. All right,
dude. Like this is not Islamic. We never heard of this. We never taught this.
This is not Islamic. Seriously.
Yeah, this is not in Islam. Like our religion is very like we're very modest in like these types of matters.
Not Islamic, I see. I mean, a second ago we were talking about renting women, and now it's not Islamic. All right. Let us see. مقعدها ميل من الأرض. I'm just trying to find you the hadith about the butt size.
Like I've looked up hadith that are problematic. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, you will hear more. I mean, everything I'm saying to you, you say I never heard more. Okay. Let us see if we can find it. It should be here in English, actually. Maybe they took it off. Well, if it's not here, we can find it in different place. No worry. Let us see. We can go to so what I understand, you don't like big butt.
What I understand is that this stuff has nothing to do with my God.
Oh, you decide what to do with your God, what not. So your prophet is a potato, you know, you don't consider what he's saying. It's up to you.
Hadith, like, they could be fabricated.
Everything is fabricated in Islam. I agree with you. You see it here in red, it says, وَإِنَّ الْوَاحِدَ مِنْهُنْ لِيَأْخُذَ مَقْعَدَهَا قَدْرُ مِيلٍ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ.
What?
Which is fantastic, you know. Let us read the whole hadith.
He is the lowest in status to the people of paradise. He has 7 levels, and he is on the 6th, and above him is the 7th. He has 300 servants, and he receives lunch and breaks every day with 300 sheets. I do not know him except that he said, of gold, and each one page has a color that is not on the other, and it is as delicious as the beginning. He enjoys the end of it, and he says, O Lord! O Lord! If you had given me permission, I would have fed the people of paradise and given them drink, and nothing would have been diminished from what I have. And among the beautiful virgins, he has 72 wives besides his wives in this world, and the size of one of them takes her seat as much as a mile from the earth.
Her seat, her ass, is 1 mile. You see it? This is all about paradise. At least you will have something, you know. I mean, at least I'm happy for you. Guys, say graduation for Sage. Her butt will be 1 mile, you know. What? I mean, why you are laughing? I mean, we are happy for you. Don't forget to take a picture. Do you promise us to take a picture and post it in Facebook? Because we want to see, you know. I mean, just wear a skirt. Don't worry, it's not haram, you know. Anyway, in heaven, there's nothing is haram. Nothing is haram. So you can show it. 1 mile butt, better than. By the way, why 1 mile? Why not 72 mile? I mean, your God is cheap. You know,
dude.
What about
where is this coming from? This is like a weak.
You're a prophet. You're a prophet. No, this is not weak. What about the hadith about the man private part will be 1 mile? Sorry, not 1 mile. Endless. Do you know the hadith?
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, I did. I think
you are talking about the hadith. You saw the hadith, not the private part.
I saw the hadith.
Ah, okay. I thought you saw it for real. Like maybe you saw it.
My scholar talked about this.
Ah, okay. Well, this is the hadith, and this is sahih. This is sahih. All right. This is a sahih hadith. Yeah. All right. And this is Kitabun Nikah, the book of effing. Look, even the book name is the book of effing. So your prophet, he says, each one of you in heaven will have a penis which is like an endless palm tree and a vagina fit for that. You see it? And this is the Muslim translation for this. It's narrated in Jannah that each of you will be given a penis like a lofty palm tree and a vagina accommodate that. So look, 1 mile butt, endless penis, a vagina fit for that. I mean, how the vagina will accommodate that if the butt is only 1 mile? Just think about it. Excuse my language. He put his private part in order for the vagina to accommodate that, because this penis is endless. That means the women's body have to be endless too. It's going to be funny that her vagina only extending out. So like she have
Do you
it
see
too.
why? I don't know about this because we don't talk about this because this is not important to us in our religion. We think about modest things.
It's
We
not
don't think about these
it's
things.
not important. Is it up to you? So why your prophet, why your Quran promised new sex and etc. if it's not important? And this is the Hadith. Open it.
I think maybe what it's saying is that in this dunya, unfortunately, people are insecure. It's speaking to those people, like, don't worry.
So security about the size of the penis. I never thought about it this way. You know, because if I have a long penis, I mean, who can even fight me? I can wipe an army with the penis, which is endless. I mean, it's an endless, like, it's hard too. Will never go limp, Muhammad, he said. So it's about security. Are you saying your prophet, his private part was so small and he feel insecure, so he promised the Muslims endless penis? What is what you are saying? You mentioned security. Tell me, what does that mean?
It's, again, like giving people reassurance in the world. Like in heaven, like you can be whoever you want to be. All these things you worry about now, they're temporary. That's how
so you will have a promise of have endless penis. So the whole Muslim, they want to have, but he's not saying he will have a promise, as he's saying all of you will have an endless penis. So your husband in heaven, I don't know how you are going to have sex with him. I mean, you're next to him and his penis is behind the galaxies, you know, like what you would do, how you can even, how you can walk with it.
I think that most Muslims won't literally see this in that such a way. We know what it's saying, and we don't expect to have this kind of experience. It's again, it's metaphorical.
This is metaphorical penis. Okay, Sage, I like the metaphorical thing. Explain to us what is metaphorical about this penis, the metaphorical penis.
Not about the organ, about the pleasure. It's the message that comes with it. It's not actually literally
Does
saying
the message come with this penis?
This is so uncomfortable to talk about, but it's the message
Hold on.
of the
This is your religion.
Hadith.
This is your religion. So either you are you a kid? You told me you are 24 yesterday. Today you are 16?
24.
You still 24?
Ooh.
I thought Allah will make you younger.
No.
That's amazing. My mom is 17. 16 actually, because her mom, she cursed her when she was 16. She broke the mirror. She said, may God cut your age. Since then, she never grew. So this is a trick, you know, let your mom curse you, you will never grow. You will stay 24. Break the mirror. Go right now. Break the mirror. Let's see what your mom will say to you. Make it natural, because Allah will listen to you. So listen, what is the metaphorical? What is the secure? What is this? It's a penis. What kind of a prophet? He say this. Big, you will have 1 mile butt, and you will have endless penis, and you will have 70 years orgasm. And hold on, do you have calculator?
Yeah, I can go on my phone.
All right, I want you to do this. I want your help. So if the Muslim man, he have 70, only 72 women in heaven, only. This is the lowest number. And if every one of them, just the orgasm is 70 years. Can you give me the number?
Sorry, wait, 72 women and 70 years? What number are you trying to find out?
Just you will see, just give me the number.
As in you want me to multiply it? By 70.
72, the women number, the number of the women, the lowest is 72. The orgasm, each one of them is 70 years. What the total number, how many years?
It's 5,040.
Listen carefully. So just to show you how stupid your prophet is. If I sleep with the women today, we did not calculate how long the sex is. We calculate only the orgasm. Okay. when her turn will be back to have sex with me again after 5,040 years.
Is it not inconceivable that like time doesn't operate in the way it operates here in this world?
So why he is saying
Like-
70 years if time does not operate like this?
Because it's using concepts that man can understand.
Exactly, this is the concept. So this is it is. When he say your orgasm will be 70 years, that means there's 70 years.
It means it will be like
anything I show you, you say to me, it might be something else. So the 70 years is 70 beer, and the 70 beer is 70 chocolate, and all of them, they are metaphorical anyway.
dude, like, okay, you had this like desert, like Bedouin society, very like backward and jahil. You have this Quran, and then they're trying to make sense of the Quran.
So
They will inject
because your prophet is speaking to those backward people, stupid people, so he give them stupid promises because they are stupid anyway. I got you.
they're injecting their own tafsirs, their own understanding.
The prophet said, what tafsir? They're not injecting anything. The prophet said. This is not they're saying. But I agree with you. As you say, they are ignorant. They are stupid. You're just lying to them. You say to them what they like, whatever they like to hear. So yeah, you will have 70, etc. And 5,040 years. In fact, this is nothing. You know, actually, my grandfather, this is true story, by the way. My grandmother, she told me that her husband, which is my grandfather, it took him 80 years for one orgasm. Until now, he's not done. He's dead. He's not done. You know? Yeah, I mean, it's true. 70 years orgasm, endless penis, the vagina fit for that. The only thing is worrying me. I mean, where I'm going to get a panty for my wife in heaven if her butt is 1 mile. If there's anything you want to say to us, Sage, something can prove Islam to us.
Yeah, I mean, the Quran has been preserved.
The Quran has been preserved. Are you sure?
I would say so, yeah. It's
I would say metaphorically. What?
it's been preserved. Like historians agree.
Okay. Read with me this. Can you give me the verses about the breastfeeding for adult?
No, because yeah, that was a
Because what? What?
that was a okay. So that thing, that issue is the hadith.
That thing? What thing?
Adult breastfeeding.
What?
It was a mistaken kind of tradition. Like it's not in the Quran.
It was tradition that Muslim men, they order their wives to give their breast to the neighbor.
So
can we be neighbors? Can we be neighbors, Sage?
That was the mistake.
What mistake? Your prophet said, your prophet, he commanded the women. They never did that. Even the women, she said to Muhammad, how I can suckle him and he is a growing man. If this is something normal, the Muslim they do, the Arab they do, she will not be surprised.
Yeah, so this used to bother me. This was one of the things that got me into this topic a little bit, like hadith and how reliable they are. And yeah, I would say that this actually is evidence that hadith are subject to fabrication and human
But this is
fallibility.
extremely authentic. I mean, anything is authentic is subject to fabrication. So when we say Islam is a joke, Islam is a joke. And the hadith not only say this, the hadith says that this was a verse. Read carefully. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding an adult 10 times was revealed. Does it say that? Okay. So this was Quran. Okay, what is the verse of stoning?
There's no verse of stoning.
Where it goes?
It was, if such a practice ever existed, it was abrogated before the Prophet died.
If it's abrogated, why you take it from the Quran? And how
Oh,
it's
look, it actually
and
said,
how it's abrogated, where it's abrogated, where you get this from?
because it's not in the Quran. That's my,
Well,
I know like some
there
traditionalists,
is tons
because
of
some
things is not in
traditionalists,
the Quran.
so like some traditionalists, they will say the Sunnah still presides over. So
All right.
if there's something, if this practice is in the Sunnah, we can still, for me, it still has to be tested to in the Quran, or at least corroborated. It's not so,
What
I
I
would
know,
reject
what
so.
I know, you are making things up. First, even the one you call them scholars, they have to agree that yes, those verses were there, and the goat ate it, and no abrogation for them. There's no abrogation. Show me where it says abrogation. And until now, actually, this goat is wanted. Muslims, this goat. I mean, I assume that this goat is a Jewish goat. And the funny is, the Quran was under the pillow of Aisha, or the bed of Aisha. The goat, she go when Muhammad is dead to the room. She flipped the Prophet because he's in the top of the bed. She flipped him. And then she grabbed the Quran. And then imagine, she is very selective. She did not eat the whole book. She ate certain pages. The verses about stoning to death and about a breastfeeding for adult. I mean, can you believe it, how filthy she is? Obviously, she was sent by the Mossad. Seriously. Otherwise, how you explain to me that certain verses only and missing? I mean, those goats, they eat anything. They eat plastic, they eat papers, they eat anything. So how come she did not eat the whole book?
Kristen, I think most rational Muslims would accept that this was them trying to explain why this practice that was happening in the tradition, or at least is in the tradition, isn't in the book. So they come up with all these funky stories. Ultimately,
No. First of all, there's tons of reference and tons of videos you can watch them made by Muslims agreeing that the breastfeeding for adult, even the Mufti of the Azhar University, you can search right now, breastfeeding for adult fatwa. Search it. The big sheikh of Al-Azhar. He says, yes, this is what the Prophet said. It's true. This is a very authentic.
you had to say that because it's sahih in traditional hadith science terms.
So the Muslim scholars for the last 1400 years, they say it's authentic, and now you came just because Allah, he promised you a big butt in the heaven, you put your butt on it and you wipe it?
No, I searched up the historians who agree with me.
Historian agree with you. Give me their names.
Yeah, okay. There's a recent book that came out a few months ago. Yeah, there's a historian that wrote about this recently, and the stoning and the adult breastfeeding verses.
What?
I think his name is Saifuddin Kara.
Saifuddin Karo?
Kara, yeah.
Kara. Oh. And how Saifuddin Kara, he found that this is not true?
He, instead of hadith sciences, there's a new methodology that he uses, and other
methodology. New. And
a
the
more
new
accurate
methodology. But don't you think I can now make my own method to make everything invalid, anything, because it's my own? You see, when those fools, they make such a thing, they are laughable. Why? Because you cannot come with your own. For what happened in the time of Muhammad, according to Muslims, is very much preserved. It's you who said to me, the Quran is preserved. So the Quran is preserved by what? By who?
Yeah, by obviously you have people memorizing, reciting it, and passing it down generationally.
Right. Okay. How you can check that those people, they memorize the Quran and it's authentic?
You have manuscripts that corroborate.
We have 0 manuscript of the Quran, not a single page.
With the Birmingham one.
Even Birmingham is not from the Quran of Uthman. Nobody knows where it's coming from. And not only that, the one in Birmingham is just a page. It doesn't fit with the Quran today, and it's only the leather is dated about 60 years before Muhammad. So it cannot be even from you know, either this is Muhammad was copying from somebody else, because it cannot be 60 years before Muhammad, and it's Quran. So either Muhammad was copying from other book, and this is what it was, and where is the rest of the book anyway? One page, and it doesn't fit with the Quran today. What about the Quran of Samarkand? What about the Quran of Yemen? There's many, but they are different. In fact, let me show you. Guys, if anyone knows about anything about this goat, take a screenshot. As you see, she is 400 meter wide and 300 meter high. You see in there it says 400 x 300. The reason it says that, because simply this is a description of her family. They are from the 400 goats and 300 male goat. So they are like, you know, take details. If you have any, you know, call the big bot. So if we go and I ask you about this this verse as an example. Do you know anything about the sun? And like, did you study in NASA like me?
The sun.
Yeah, I used to work in NASA.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
No,
actually,
I never worked in NASA.
I am the founder of NASA. You know, the NASA, they called me and they said we need an Arab scientist who can explain to us how the universe. I said it's easy. So I start stealing information from the Quran and give it to them, and I claim it's mine. You know, and then they gave me a reward, and they gave me 711 PhD. You know, you name it. So read with me. Sage, chapter 36, verse number 38.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read it for us?
And the sun runs on its fixed course for a term appointed.
Right. So does the sun run or the sun does not run?
It's not meant to be. This is not meant to be a science.
It's metaphorical. I know it's metaphorical.
No.
But no, this is not the question. Hold on. So does it say the sun runs or does it say the sun does not runs?
It says it runs.
In the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, what it says?
Is that a different recitation?
It says it doesn't run.
Really?
Yeah, really. You want to see?
Yeah.
I will not show you. You have to sing a song for us. Just joking.
No, that's my voice is aura.
She said her voice is a vagina.
Aura. No, aura just means
aura is a vagina. Yeah, aura is vagina. Exactly. You see, you just said something very important. Her voice is a vagina. So what you are talking to me?
It's a juristic concept that just means.
No. Come on. You just said you got busted with yourself. This is Islam.
How is aura like?
Yeah, you said everybody heard you. Your voice is aura, which means a vagina.
No, aura is like we talk about hair being aura. We talk about
exactly
like
the hair is a vagina. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the hair. Yeah, aura mean a vagina. The aura mean a vagina. Where is the? I don't know why this thing is opening.
I thought that was. I thought that was furuj.
No, farj is aura. Aura is anything should be hidden, you know, for it is private part. Is it private? It's a shameful thing to say. That's what aura means.
It should be hidden, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Some scholars were saying the woman's voice is aura. I don't believe it.
So how you are talking to me with your voice? You should.
I was making a joke because I don't believe it because it's not in the Quran.
I don't know. If you believe in it, you should fart only. You don't talk. You know, and we can translate, use AI, like you fart. We can use AI to translate your fart. So listen, chapter 36, verse number 38. Chapter 36, verse number 38. You see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Ibn Kathir, and he is quoting the two Quran. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها. And the sun runs to its fixed course. You see it? All right. We go down a little bit. This is the first reading. And here the second reading. Ibn Abbas, may Allah bless him, and Ibn Mas'ud recited the verse as the following. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَهَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. And the sun runs with no fixed course. Do you see it? No fixed course. The first one have a fixed course. مستقر لها. Here لا مستقر لها. Which Quran is the correct one?
Under a fixed course.
This is a contradiction. Both are Quran, but Quran Ibn Mas'ud is different from Quran of Hafs, or the most popular. You have many Quran. This is not only different reading. This is totally the opposite. One says it run to a fixed course, and the other one says it run to no fixed course.
So for some of the qira'at differences that I've seen in the past, you can usually see how it's not necessarily like black or white, like contradictory, but it adds layers to understanding the thing. But for this thing, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit more contradictory, but I'm not a scientist. My background isn't really this stuff.
We have a Muslim here. His name Rida al-Musawi. He might be a scientist. Go ahead, Rida. He's a Shia, I guess.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam. Are you a Shia?
No, I'm a mushrik like you.
You're what?
I'm a mushrik like you.
You're a mushrik like me? What does that mean?
Mushrik, kafir, qandara, haywan.
Okay. He's a Shia. Doing taqiyya. You can tell from his name. Maybe because we spoke about muta, we attracted the Shia now. This is what happens when we speak about muta. The Shia, they will come right away. You know? Anyway, but as you see, when you say to me the Quran is preserved, what preserved? I mean, look at this. This is madness, because this is totally different meaning. If the sun runs or the sun doesn't run, does the sun have a station or the sun doesn't have a station? It's totally different meaning. Plus, we have tons of evidence proving that the Quran never preserved. As an example, can you tell me the first thing happened to Muhammad when he became prophet? What happened?
When he first received revelation.
Yeah.
You mean the story of like the cave and how the angel?
Yeah. What is that? Is that the first thing happened to him?
I think so. That's the story I grew up.
All right. So how come now that the chapter of Iqra, which is at the end of the Quran today, is not in the first of the Quran?
It's not the beginning of the Quran.
It is 96. But according to you, this is the first chapter he received. Remember, you say the Quran is preserved. Is that how you preserve the Quran? You play with the locations? If Allah gave it to him, number one, how you Muslim put it at the end of the Quran?
Yeah, the thing is, like when it was revealed to Muhammad, I don't think he taught it, like he recited it in the same order that it was revealed to him.
Good. This is what he recited right away. He delivered to him, he mentioned it. Okay. And this is how you know that this is the first one. All right. So
isn't it more like he memorized? So like it was revealed to him. He memorized it.
Who care? He memorized it. But this is the first one he received. And if it's the first one, and then you put it at the end, that means you are playing with your book. If I give you a book, I have many books written, they are on Amazon. If I give you my book and you start changing location of pages, isn't it this is corruption?
Mm, I'm not sure.
I will help you. Maybe because, we mentioned to you that Allah will give you a big butt, you are not able to focus since then. Listen carefully. 46, chapter 5, verse number 4. The Quran says, يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه. They change the words from their location, correct? Look how many times. Chapter 4,
Yeah.
verse 46, chapter 5, verse number 13, chapter 5, verse number 41. So, what is corruption? To change the words from their location. Do we agree?
Mhm.
All right. That's what you did.
Wait, no.
Hmm?
I think it's not about location like in the book. It's just talking about
You see, hold on.
like
You keep playing games with me.
no mawadi. Isn't
No,
it just
the
about
word,
like
if we want to go by the word meaning, as the Arabic, it says changing the words from their location. So now, either you have to go to the like the traditional scars, the older ones, or you have to go with the potatoes you mentioned their names now. Either
mawadi
one,
just means
either one. The Quran is saying Arabic clearly. The one who changed location is doing corruption. Tahrif mean
yeah, tahrif is to
corruption.
distort. But don't you think mawadi is just saying like the proper actual topic, the proper use of that word?
You see, the actual meaning is مواضع. موضع الكلام is موضع
Yeah,
is a
mawdu' like
location.
topic.
No, it's a location. مواضعه. This is location. This is about location. And if we want to say we are distorting the word from their meaning, will you Muslim you do the same? We just showed you another verse where it says the sun runs to a fixed course. The other verse says the sun does not run for a fixed course. Correct? So either place there's a corruption. And not only that. Where Muhammad, where Allah said, put the Quran in the way you Muslims did it. No, nowhere. Who is the one who put it there like this? Nobody knows. Is it Uthman? We don't know because we don't have the book of Uthman. Nobody have it. Who is the one authorized to change? Not only this. If we go to the chapter I mentioned to you here, do you see something stupid in the verse?
Read in the name of your Lord who created.
Do your prophet know how to read?
Mm, اقرأ. Do you think it might have another usage to mean recite?
Give me. What? Recite? Huh?
Or listen? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Wait. 96.1. I didn't ever think of this. Recite. Oh, look. Sahih International says recite.
Just to show you how stupid the Muslims when they try to fix what cannot be fixed. If this is recite, that would be the most stupid statement because Muhammad will recite what? He just told him one word. And Muhammad, he said to him, I can't recite. He did. He just did. He just told him one word. So if the word recite is recite, first recite is repeating something you memorized already, not something you never heard before. This is what recite mean. Recite is saying something in your memory. So it cannot be recite. Read It's not correct too, because Muhammad, according to Muslims, do not know how to read. So either one is a stupid statement, because the guy cannot read, and you cannot say to him recite, because you told him nothing yet. And if Muhammad says I cannot recite, well, that's stupid, because you just said recite. If you are you saying to me I cannot say the word recite, but you just said it. This is how stupid Islam is. So the first chapter is a joke, and then he says, read in the name of your Lord, the one who taught by the pen. What pen? I mean, you Muslim, you give us headache that Muhammad do not know how to write, how to read. And he is coming to Muhammad saying he taught by the pen. What pen? How Allah he taught by the pen? Is that the Prophet pen, peace upon him?
Well, I think they might say something about how Allah like created the pen, right?
Ah, you see, then we have to take the hadith, but this is stupid too.
Yeah.
Because if Allah created the pen and he told him to write, well, Allah did not. So what the angel Jibreel is doing, and what he's doing. So who's talking, the pen? Who's talking now, Mr. Pen? Maybe Mr. Bean.
I know some Muslims, like in a specific like group, do believe, like the Quran only Muslims who don't accept Hadith. They will say that
Quran only are a bunch of idiots, because Quran only mean Islam nothing, because Islam without Quran is not exist. But without the Hadith, simply all your rules is not in the Quran. You see, the Quran never says you pray 5 times. Never. The Quran says you pray 3. What do? You pray 5. Why? Because the Hadith. Everything is in the Hadith, not in the Quran. So when you say to me Quran only, those are a bunch of, the one who they are Quran only because they are ashamed of their religion. They say we are going to throw Muhammad words under the bus because obviously the Hadith is going to make us look stupid. But the Quran know better. No better. All right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They will read and write, and the traditional narrative is just like invented. Apparently, he used to be sort of like a merchant, so in his field of work, like naturally, you would be able to like read and deal with. I mean, I don't know this argument well, but this is what someone was telling me once.
You see, we have arguments, but there's a huge difference between somebody showing you reference and somebody making an argument. Argument, we can argue from now until tomorrow, but everything I say, I show. And obviously the Quran is a stupid book. All of this make no sense. As first of all, shouldn't he say to him, who is he? The one is talking to him. Who's talking? Read in the name of your Lord. Who are you? And then he created the man from a clot. Is that true? Are we created from a clot?
Wait.
If you go, you will see the Quran is claiming that we are created from the blood clot. And that is that you have to go with the potatoes you mentioned their names now. Either
No,
one,
that just means
either one. The Quran is saying in Arabic clearly, the one who changed location is doing corruption. Tahrif mean?
Yeah, tahrif is
Corruption.
to distort, but don't you think Mawadi is just saying like the proper actual topic, the proper use of that word?
You see, the actual meaning is mawadi'. موضع الكلام is موضع.
Yeah,
is a
mawdu'
location.
like topic.
No, it's a location. مواضعه. This is location. This is about location. And if we want to say we are distorting the word from their meaning, will you Muslim you do the same? We just showed you another verse where it says the sun runs to a fixed course. The other verse says the sun does not run for a fixed course. Correct? So either place there's a corruption, and not only that. Where Muhammad, where Allah said, put the Quran in the way you Muslims did it? No, nowhere. Who is the one who put it there like this? Nobody knows. Is it Uthman? We don't know, because we don't have the book of Uthman. Nobody have it. Who is the one authorized to change? Not only this, if we go to the chapter I mentioned to you here, do you see something stupid in the verse?
Read in the name of your Lord who created.
Do your prophet know how to read?
اقرأ. Do you think it might have another usage to mean recite?
Give me. What? Recite? Huh?
Or listen? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Wait. 96:1. I didn't ever think of this. Recite. Oh, look, Sahih International says recite.
Just to show you how stupid the Muslims when they try to fix what cannot be fixed. If this is recite, that would be the most stupid statement, because Muhammad will recite what? He just told him one word. And Muhammad, he said to him, I can't recite. He did. He just did. He just told him one word. So if the word recite is recite, first recite is repeating something you memorized already, not something you never heard before. This is what recite mean. Recite is saying something in your memory. So it cannot be recite. Read is not correct too, because Muhammad, according to Muslims, do not know how to read. So either one is a stupid statement, because the guy cannot read, and you cannot say to him recite, because you told him nothing yet. And if Muhammad says I cannot recite, well, that's stupid, because you just said recite. Are you saying to me I cannot say the word recite? But you just said it. This is how stupid Islam is. So the first chapter is a joke, and then he says, read in the name of your Lord, the one who taught by the pen. What pen? I mean, you Muslim, you give us headache that Muhammad do not know how to write, how to read. And he is coming to Muhammad saying he taught by the pen. What pen? How Allah he taught by the pen? Is that the prophet pen, peace upon him?
Well, I think they might say something about how Allah created the pen, right?
You see, then we have to take the hadith, but this is stupid too.
Yeah.
Because if Allah created the pen and he told him to write, well, Allah did not. So what the angel Jibreel is doing, and what he's doing. So who's talking? The pen? Who's talking now, Mr. Pen? Maybe Mr. Bean.
I know some Muslims, in a specific group, do believe, the Quran only Muslims who don't accept Hadith. They will say that
Quran only are a bunch of idiots, because Quran only mean Islam nothing, because Islam without Quran is not exist. But without the Hadith, simply all your rules is not in the Quran. You see, the Quran never says you pray 5 times. Never. The Quran says you pray 3. What do? You pray 5. Why? Because the Hadith. Everything is in the Hadith, not in the Quran. So when you say to me Quran only, those are a bunch of the one who they are Quran only because they are ashamed of their religion. They say we are going to throw Muhammad words under the bus because obviously the Hadith is going to make us look stupid. But the Quran know better. Know better. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will read and write, and the traditional narrative is just invented. Apparently, he used to be sort of like a merchant, So in his field of work, like naturally you would be able to like read and deal with. I mean, I don't know this argument well, but this is what someone was telling me once.
You see, we have arguments, but there's a huge difference between somebody showing you reference and somebody making an argument. Argument, we can argue from now until tomorrow, but everything I say, I show. And obviously the Quran is a stupid book. All of this make no sense. As first of all, shouldn't he say to him, who is he? The one is talking to him. Who's talking? Read in the name of your Lord. Who are you? And then he created the man from a clot. Is that true? Are we created from a clot?
Wait.
If you go, you will see the Quran is claiming that we are created from blood clot. And that is additional proof that Muhammad is an idiot. You know, he heard the Arab saying things, he take it as it is, he put it in the Quran. So in chapter 23, verse number 14, it says we made the nutfa into a clot, which is what? Which is a piece of dead blood. Who is the idiot who want to believe that God, he created us from a semen, and that semen became dead blood, and then did the blood grow and became a baby? In fact, once I went vacation, I cut my finger, sorry, not my finger. I left some semen on the kitchen counter. Don't tell me why it's there. It reached there, it's in this penis. And then I came back after a few months. I went vacation. I found a baby on the counter, and he was saying, wah, wah, wah. I said, what the heck? A baby in my sink? And he was taking shower. Why? Because the semen become a clot, and then the clot become a lump, and then the lump become a bone, and then the bone close with the flesh. And this is how Allah created the baby. Hold on. We have a doctor. He is going to join us. First of all, I am a doctor. I'm going to get you bathed. As an example, my mother, when she gave birth to me, she told me that I used to be a nutfa. Okay. And then I became a dead blood. And since then, he never changed that kind of, right? Shame on you. I'm not blood no more. And I think I am not dead and I'm not blood. Well, you are dead and blood, and look what stupid you are. How the nutfa, how the sperm become a blood, man, and how the blood is dead is going to be it's a dead blood. It was a dead blood and Allah resurrected. This is a religion? Must be true religion. You still want to be a Muslim, Sage?
Are you going to hate me if I say this could be metaphorical?
I will not hate you. No, trust me, I don't hate women. I never hate women all my life. And I will never. Aren't you a woman?
Yes.
I know. You know, Muslims are weird. Because I heard that Muslim men, they establish, you are from Morocco, right?
I don't live in Morocco, but like, I am Moroccan.
Yeah, you are Moroccan. Did you know that the Moroccan men, the women, they beat them every day?
There is domestic violence in every culture. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm not talking about, I'm talking men, women, Moroccan women, they are beating men.
Oh, the women?
Yeah.
We don't.
What?
Where'd you get this from?
Okay, let me show you.
Why would a woman beat a man? Like, that is physiologically, like, it's not a thing.
First, because they have big butt.
Oh.
And yeah, they have big butt. And those men, Moroccan men, they are small. Moroccan women, they are so huge, massive, like men, like, you know, boom, boom. So she hit him with her butt. The guy is dead, you know. So they have a huge organization in Morocco to defend men from domestic violence against men. Let me show you. Actually, there's tons. Let me. All right. This is their page. You can join them if you want. They have Facebook. They have offices. They have, you know. You Moroccan women are something, huh? Yeah. See, it says الجمعية المغربية للدفاع عن حقوق الرجال ضد العنف النسوي. You see it? And do you see the sign? You see the sign? They are striking in the street. You see it? Yeah. Yeah.
Moroccan Association for Defending the Rights of Men Victims of Feminist Violence.
Feminist violence?
I'm not sure if that will affect your future to get married. After now, people, they knew what Moroccan women are. I'm not sure how many men they will ask for your hand, Sage. Did you beat?
Don't slander us. I've never heard of this.
Do you beat women? Did you beat any men? You know, lately?
No, but we what I like about Moroccan women is actually we don't have the same like Arabian kind of like submissiveness of like, oh yeah, allow your man to hit you. It's less pronounced in North Africa, but no, we don't hit men.
What are you talking about? I mean, they are talking about tens of thousands of people get hit every year by women. Serious injury, like, you know, the
How is that possible? Like how like a man is stronger than a woman physically.
You go right now, search it. You know, I'm showing you now, and they are striking. They send letter to the king asking him for for protection. You know, this is the Independent. Let me post a link for you. The Independent, you know, very famous newspaper, and in Arabic you can open it and read it. And you know, it says thousands of Moroccan men searching for refuge and asylum against women violence.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's so sad. I didn't know about this.
And how many times your mom she beat your dad? Be honest with me.
No, like never ever. This is weird.
Yeah. No, not weird. In Morocco, not weird. It's a normal thing. You know, this is the right thing to happen, actually. Yeah.
Moroccan Association for Defending the Rights of Men Victims of Feminist Violence.
Do I sound like someone who would hit a man?
And here in Arabic, in the picture, it says, do you see it? It says, آلاف الرجال المغاربة يبحثون عن ملاذ يحميهم من العنف الأسري. You see it? Thousands of Moroccan men searching for refuge as a place like to where they can hide to protect themselves from the violence of family violence of women. All right, and mostly they suffer badly from being kicked out of their houses, and they are seeking the protection of human right to defend them. Yeah, be honest with me, Sage. The last man you killed, what happened to him? Well, I don't know, you are suspicious. You are a Moroccan. Are you going to say to me now this metaphorical beating? No?
No comment.
I suspect those, it says 1,000 of Moroccan men, it's mean 1,000 of metaphorical men. You know? Yeah, I mean...
wow. If I did something, I'll be questioned about it. But I won't expose myself. No, it's my sin.
Oh yeah, so she admitted, she just admitted that she killed many men. And do you have any like any information about when the Moroccan women, when they hit where exactly?
No.
I am assuming it is sensitive area.
Right. Actually, now that you mention this, I know one case of a Moroccan woman who used a knife in that area too. So it could be something like a victim of that kind of violence.
You use the knife to cut. You mean to cut his penis?
Yeah, I think that was the case because he was cheating on her or something.
Yeah, I heard many of them, they cut their penises to the point, according to study, cats in Morocco are the most happy creatures. Moroccan women, they cut the penis and throw it from the window. The guy cannot find it no more. And the cat, meow, meow, you know. Yeah, you are right. I saw that in the news. Yeah, she, you know, she will make him, let him come to him in his sleep, and she will do like something to him to make him excited, and I heard even some of them, they bite it, you know, like they cut it by their teeth, you know.
What?
Yeah, I mean, nice to meet you, Sage. You know.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
thank you for
just keep a distance, okay?
We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Take care.